Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, October 21st. I'm Rochelle Metzger.
And I'm Byron Scott. Glad to have you with us tonight. Well, psychological evaluations and community policing on the agenda in Annapolis today. The Maryland General Assembly Public Safety and Policing Work Group held another in a series of hearings looking into police practices across the state. Members of the work group heard testimony that could lead to periodic psychological evaluations that will span a police officer's career.
The main thing today, in addition to the community policing, is talking about mental health preparedness for police officers. Whether or not the current one-time mental health test is enough for a police officer who's been 5, 10, 15 years on the force. We want to address mental health issues for police officers before they become issues.
And the next hearing is slated for next month.
Police have identified the woman found dead in her Upper Marlboro home yesterday. She is 56-year-old Amanda Jones of the 900 block of Indian Goose Way. According to the Washington Post, county police went to the victim's residence twice to check on her welfare, but there was no answer. Investigators say Jones suffered from trauma to the body and was declared dead at the scene. Longtime neighbor Patricia Branch had this to say about the woman she called her best friend.
She was my best friend in the neighborhood. We moved out here 13 years ago, and she was the first person that I met here. I just lost it. I ran up the steps and got my husband. We just ran outside, but I'm truly devastated that this would happen to her. She's just a sweet woman, just a wonderful woman and a wonderful friend. She has a wonderful spirit about herself, very soft-spoken, would do anything for anybody.
A $25,000 reward is being offered for any information that leads to an arrest. Meantime, police are looking for a missing Laurel man, and they're asking for the public's help. Officials say 26-year-old Marcus Freeman was last seen leaving his home on Woodbine Drive on October 15th. He's described as being 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs about 210 pounds. On the day Freeman went missing, he was wearing a black bomber jacket, black short-sleeve shirt, and blue pants. He drives a silver 2005 Toyota Camry with Maryland tags. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call 301-498-0092.
And after much speculation, Vice President Joe Biden says he will not run for president. The nation's second in command made his announcement this afternoon in the White House Rose Garden with President Obama and wife Jill by his side. The vice president says his family has made great strides in grieving the loss of his eldest son, Beau, who died back in May of brain cancer. However, he added that the time to mount a successful campaign has ended.
That there is no timetable for this process. The process doesn't respect or much care about things like filing deadlines or debates and primaries and caucuses.
Well, some political experts say Biden's decision shifts the playing field in the Democratic race to the White House.
It requires lots of preparation, and most of the donors have already committed themselves to Hillary Clinton. So the impact, on the other hand, on Clinton's side, would have been a defection of some of these donors from Clinton to Biden.
Biden ensures that his decision not to run doesn't mean he will sit silent on the issues like fighting for the middle class, fair wages, and other social imbalances. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Rochelle Metzger.